Okay.
So this is the BlackBerry Playbook, and as I mentioned to you before, what's different about this compared to some of the other tablets is that all the way around the device is a touch-sensitive bezel. So if you're in an application, for example, the way you get back to the main menu is you swipe up from the bottom of the bezel. So the user interface around gestures, there's no buttons to press or stab at. So we're in the calculator for now, and to get back to the application switcher, we just swipe up. If I open something else, so if, for example, I've got a game here that we put on here just as a demo. This game is a full 3D rendered, HD rendered video game in 3D, and you can see that it runs really well. But what's also happening is we've got multitasking going on, so we can open something else. So if I go into videos, for example, we've got some videos that we preloaded on here. These are HD quality videos.
1080p?
Yeah, this is a 1080p video actually, and I'll just skip the American thing. So we've got the video running here, you can see that, and if I just swipe up to load the application switcher, it's still going, Quick 3 is still going, right? And you can see that we've got a ribbon of applications here, so we can swipe to switch between them. But what we can also do is, if you're here and you know you want this app that's just to the left, you can just swipe from the left hand bezel as well, and the next app comes up, and they're all still running, right? So the dual-core 1 GHz processor has the power to be able to run these types of applications simultaneously. And you can see that Quick 3, you can see the edge of that video, it's still going. We're not minimizing it or pausing it or suspending it in any way, it's all still going. Because we've got a micro HDMI port in the bottom of the Playbook as well, you can connect this to your HD television at home or perhaps your projector at work, and you could show someone else a video or a game that you're playing. But what you could also do, which could be quite useful in an office environment, is we've got an application on here called Slideshow to Go. It's part of the Documents to Go suite that will be coming with Playbook. So when you open up a PowerPoint presentation, for example, if you're just sitting with someone else on a table, you could just show them it on the Playbook, and you can swipe through the slides. But if you want to show it on a bigger screen, you could connect it via the micro HDMI to the big screen in the room. Maybe it's a projector, maybe it's an LCD TV, and you can show the PowerPoint presentation. But at the same time, remember, the video and the games are still going, right, because of the multitasking. Have you
gonna use the connection?
Yeah, it does. So just on the bottom then, I mentioned before micro HDMI. That's the micro HDMI port there. This is micro USB. So we're using it for power at the moment, but if you wanted to connect it to your PC, you can do. And with BlackBerry Desktop Manager, you can synchronize your media content and anything else you want to synchronize to the Playbook. And also, of course, with Desktop Manager, we support iTunes. So if you've got an iTunes library, you can synchronize all the iTunes songs, for example, to your Playbook. And this here is a charging connector for the dock. So on the video screen behind me, we've got some information about the accessories on the other side. And we've got a docking station that you can just plug it into, and this charges the Playbook there.
Keyboard?
You've got one with a keyboard as well, actually.
How do you close an application?
So right, if you've got Quick 3 running but you don't want it to run anymore, you just swipe up and it's gone. Or you can just tap this little X here. So I quite like the swiping gesture though, it's quite fluid in terms of using the device, it's quite a good interface. But because it supports the Adobe Air framework, it's totally flash ready from the ground up. So this is a flash application, right, that's running here, and it looks great, but we can also run YouTube. So in the browser we can run flash content, but also on the device this is like a flash application. If I want to look at YouTube, we've got a little link to YouTube here. So YouTube pops up and immediately the last video starts playing. It can support HD content on YouTube, so if you want to see it full screen, this isn't an HD video actually, but we can do it. And remember, everything's still running, right, so my flash application over here is still going. I can switch back to YouTube. If I don't like that video, that's no problem, I'll just close it, I'll try another one. I think this is an HD one actually. We were struggling a little bit with the Wi-Fi earlier, but hopefully it's going to play. Is it going to play? Maybe. The Wi-Fi has been a bit temperamental in here, but you've got YouTube HD support, Flash support, Flash in the browser, native video, BlackBerry applications with BlackBerry Bridge, so you can link your device to your BlackBerry device via Bluetooth, and all your BlackBerry data appears on your device. And what's good about that as well is that because it's Bluetooth, it's a secure link, but no BlackBerry data is saved onto the Playbook. So if you turn off Bluetooth on your BlackBerry data disappears. So from a security point of view, you've got nothing left on your BlackBerry device, but also from a flexibility point of view as well. If you wanted to lend someone your Playbook, they connect it with their BlackBerry over Bluetooth, and it's their Playbook. Once they're finished, they give it back to you, and it's your Playbook again. So you're really flexible about how you want to use it for the BlackBerry data.
But it makes only sense in combination with the BlackBerry. With another smartphone, it cannot correspond.
For the messages and the calendar.
The email, the contacts.
No, but we've got a standards compliant HTML5 capable browser in here, so any web-based email would work fine. Also, if you had a third-party developer who did an email client for it, then you could use email on your device. But the main benefit of it is being able to link it to your BlackBerry device, because then you get that secure link and you get that reflection of your BlackBerry data on your Playbook. It's not just a copy of the BlackBerry screen either. It's the same data, but it's visualized in a better way that's more suitable for the Playbook. But if you delete an email from the Playbook, it's gone through your BlackBerry, so it's a live link. It's not a copy. It's not a synchronization.